He paints upside down, meaning the art, not the artist. It's the longtime trademark of German-born painter Georg Baselitz.
No, these are not boring.
We met up with the artist, accompanied by his translator, at a retrospective of his work at the Hirshhorn Museum in Washington, D.C.
Why turn them upside down? What does it do for the viewer?
Für den Beschauer gibt es eine Irritation.
There's some sort of irritation for the viewer. And that's intentional.
While some see genius in his work, others see a gimmick. Are these inverted images a trick to sell art, or the result of a long search for identity? Any way you look at it, at 80 years old, Baselitz is one of today's top-selling living artists.
Georg Baselitz, the wonderful hero painting, last chance, at 6,500,000
Born Hans-Georg Kern in 1938, he grew up in the ruins of post-war Germany. He adopted the surname Baselitz as a tribute to his hometown, which later became part of East Germany.
His father was a member of the Nazi Party. So
Stefan Akin is the chief curator of the Hirshhorn Museum.
And he saw his father go to war and come back with one eye less. And at the age of 8, he was not the child of an important man anymore. He was the child of a humiliated man, and the landscape around him had been devastated.
Sie brauchen, wenn Sie Künstler sind oder werden wollen, brauchen Sie natürlich eine
When you want to become an artist, you kind of need a guide star.
Und Heroes gab es nicht. Heroes waren ausgestorben.
There were no heroes. The heroes had died. You need heroes.
In search of inspiration, he enrolled in art school.
He witnesses firsthand the authoritarianism of the East Berlin government. He sees these exhibitions of social realist art, Russian art, promoted throughout Germany and the Eastern Bloc by Stalin.
And he feels it's fraudulent.
It's fraudulent.
Just fake.
Yeah, absolutely.
And he can't stomach it.
He cannot.
His defiance got him expelled, so he moved to West Berlin, where he continued his studies. There, he was exposed to American-sponsored art exhibits, which included works by Jackson Pollock and Willem de Kooning.
He realizes that this is also propaganda, just a different type.
So Baselitz forged his own path by painting graphic images of dismembered and mangled bodies.
What he saw also as a collective trauma of a country or a nation that was not facing the horrors that it had gone through and that it had generated.
In 1963, during his first major exhibition, 2 of his paintings were confiscated and labeled obscene.
Man beginnt ja nicht sehr brav.
You don't start being a really good boy.
Ich war zwar dumm,
I was stupid.
ungebildet,
I was uneducated.
aber ich war renitent.
But I was a rebel.
At the age of 31, he found himself in an artistic crisis.
Sondern ich wollte schauen, ob in Europa, speziell in Deutschland,
I wanted to see whether
etwas zu tun ist.
something remained to be done by me in Europe and particularly in Germany.
You had some kind of a light bulb moment where you said, aha, I know what I'm going to do.
Da ist so ein Licht aufgegangen.
Da ist mir ein Licht aufgegangen.
Yes,
Genau so.
this was a light bulb moment.
And that's when he decided to turn his world and his work upside down.
He turns it on his head and he said, I must be onto something here.
He must be onto something, and I will never again trust any kind of authority or system.
And then to be German in a post-Nazi Germany period, the shame, his father.
It marked him profoundly, but also, and that is, I think, a sign of his great intellectual honesty, he has struggled but accepted the fact that he was German. He could never be anything but German.
That was then. This is now. The rebel outsider has become an accomplished insider, his work respected the world over. But perhaps as important,
So he's a national treasure now.
Absolutely.